Drama City Productions presents.
Johnnie Paycheck has been dropping loads all over the face of America for quite some time now. He's been everywhere and he's seen a lot of things. So sit back, get comfortable. This is Truckin Ain't Easy with Johnnie Paycheck. Short stories from Paycheck, out on the road.
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Welcome back. Truckin Ain't Easy. I'm your host, Johnnie Paycheck. Did I ever tell you about the time that I was almost held hostage and raped in downtown Dallas, Texas? Well, this story takes us back to 2001. I had a load going to Dallas, Texas. Now I watched my mirrors pretty regularly, and I noticed this car was following me for quite some time and pulled up to a stoplight, and he pulled over on the left side of me in the turning lane. He looked up at me and gave me the international, "Do you want to buy some weed?" sign. So I gave him back the international, "No thank you, I'm good" sign. The light turned green, I went on about my business. Now I seen him in my rearview mirror. He didn't take a left. He got in right behind me, and I got on down to the next light, and he did the same thing. Pulled up in the left turning lane, asked me if I wanted some marijuana. You know, using sign language, of course, the international sign language. So I declined again and went about my business, and he kept doing this for about 5 miles. And I had my hawk eye on him so much that I missed my turn. And that's where things took a turn for the worse. So I ended up on this dead-end road, about a mile long. I got almost to the end of it. And here he comes behind me, blocks me in. Now he's pulled in behind me to where I can't back up, but he's pulled to my left side just a little bit to where I can see him and he can see me. So I gave him the backup sign, and he wouldn't move. So I grabbed my billy club and my crowbar, jumped out and started walking towards the back. He jumped out, come walking up towards the front. And just before we got within swinging distance, I told him he better move that piece of shit before I run it over. Well, he ran back to his car and backed it up and pulled beside me. Now I fucked up because I wasn't in a straight line to where I could just back straight up. I would have to do some sort of maneuvering to get out. And he parked his car in a manner to which I wouldn't be able to do everything that I would need to do to get out. So I yelled at him again, "You better get your ass out of here or it's not going to be pretty." He held me hostage there for a spell. And he didn't do anything physically to me, and I didn't get a chance to do anything to him. I wanted to, but... So, this was a team truck at the time, and I had a co-driver sleeping in the back, so I yelled at him, told him to come up here and sit in the jump seat, just to let him know that there was 2 people in this truck, and if he wanted to do anything crazy, then he'd have 2 of us to deal with. So I reckon that worked, because he was getting ready to take off, and he was getting ready to move, and then he jumped out of his car one more time and walked over to my window, and I told him again that this is your last chance to get out of here alive. And he looked at me with this weird look and told me that he was leaving, but he just wanted to get a good look at me again. I felt sexually violated. Just those words. So he finally got out of the way and took off, went about his business, and I made it on down to the receiver. Once I got there and got settled in, I started reflecting back on how much jeopardy my life really was in. The feller had me hostage and was getting ready to rape me, I reckon. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed that story. There'll be more to come, so stay tuned. Tempo!
You've been listening to Truckin Ain't Easy with Johnnie Paycheck. Make sure to check out Conversations with Paycheck and Red wherever you listen to podcasts. And don't forget, paycheckandred.com, where you can buy merch, listen to the podcast, and even subscribe. Oh, and by the way, DramaCityProductions.com/paycheck in red.
Drama City Productions.
It's a podcast network that brings you several genres of podcasts, movie reviews, true crime, comedy, interviews, and much more. Visit DramaCityProductions.com to find all the amazing shows today. Find Drama City Productions on Twitter and Instagram at DCP Network, and stay in touch with the network and all the podcasts available. Big thanks to Ben, who runs the network, and his own podcast. DramaCityProductions.com, where podcasting lives.